Good evening and welcome to the Financial Report. At a meeting on Wednesday, the U.S. Federal Reserve lowered the target range for the federal funds interest rate by 25 basis points to 3.75 to 4%, marking a second rate cut this year. Hong Kong's three note-issuing banks, HSBC, Bank of China Hong Kong, and Standard Chartered, each announced an interest rate cut of 1/8. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority cut its base rate by 25 basis points to 4.25%. Now Speaker Karim with more.
Of the 12 Federal Open Market Committee members attending the meeting, 10 voted for the 25 basis point cut. Of the two who voted against, Stephen Miran, a board member nominated by U.S. President Donald Trump, preferred a 50 basis point cut. Kansas City Federal Reserve Bank President Jeffrey Schmidt wanted no change to the target range. The rate cut comes as the Fed struggles with the paucity of reliable economic data because of the federal government shutdown, which began on October 1st. Interest rates remain at their lowest level since December 2022. Available indicators suggest that economic activity has been expanding at a moderate pace, although job gains have slowed this year. The unemployment rate has edged up and remained low through August. The FOMC, which is the principal monetary policy-making body of the Federal Reserve System, said it seeks to achieve maximum employment and 2% inflation over the longer period. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell has stated that the U.S. government shutdown has put pressure on the economy. This has led to delays in the release of some important economic data, making future interest rate policies more difficult for authorities.
We continue to face two-sided risks. A further reduction in the policy rate at the December meeting is not a foregone conclusion. Far from it. Policy is not on a preset course.
Following the U.S. interest rate decision, all three note-issuing banks in Hong Kong cut interest rates by 1/8. HSBC and Bank of China Hong Kong lowered their prime lending rates to 5%, while Standard Chartered lowered its prime lending rate to 5.25%. The rate for their Hong Kong dollar savings deposits will also decrease by 0.125 percentage points to 0.125% after the adjustments. Nazri Karim, TVB News.
Tokyo stocks ended higher Thursday as a weaker yen boosted exporter issues after the Bank of Japan left its policy rate unchanged. Japan's central bank decided to keep benchmark interest rates at around 0.5% following its first policy meeting after Sanae Takaichi became prime minister last week. The Nikkei 225 index bounced lower and then inched up to end the day largely flat. Hong Kong's Hang Seng gave up early gains, shedding 0.24%. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority on Thursday cut its base rate by 25 basis points to 4.25%. The Shanghai Composite Index lost 0.7%. South Korea's Kospi Index broke through the 4,000 mark for the first time, edging up 0.14%. This after reports of progress in U.S. trade talks. The Hang Seng Tech Gauge, meanwhile, down 0.68% to 6,051 points. Around midday trading in Europe, the FTSE is down 0.61%, the French CAC down 0.96%. German DAX, meanwhile, eases 0.24%. And that's the Financial Report. Thank you for watching.